Chargers and the Ravens. So the Chargers ended up losing pretty badly. I think it was 34-6. It was actually the right call from their own 39, but because they were down 14-0, it added 1.2% in win probability going for it. If they converted, they would have had a win probability of 12.1% from 9.7. If they punted, that 9.7 would have went to 8.2% and failed to convert, which is what happened. 6.6% win probability moving forward. However, the play call was pretty bad. They ran a hitch route to, I believe it was Mike Williams. They have that about roughly a 44% chance of being completed on general 4th and 3, given the parameters, about a 52% chance of converting on a normal regular pass play. So my question really is to you, J-Rob, knowing kind of the flow of the game, knowing who you have, Justin Herbert, a hobbled Mike Williams, Keenan Allen, Jared Cook, Austin Eckler, the flow of the game down 14-0, and two teams that I believe are both 4-1 at the time, two very good teams. I think ones that people will consider to be Super Bowl contenders. What would you have done?
To be honest, I think it's the right call too. The reason why I think it's the right call is really not even analytical. It's really just for the momentum of your football team, because that game, unfortunately, like that game was a wash for the Ravens, and I think nobody expected that. I think people expected that game to go down to the final drive, fourth quarter, big implications. That was definitely one of those games where you're trying to set yourself apart from the rest of the pack in the AFC to establish yourself as like, we're one of these teams that is to be feared this year. I like the call. I mean, I don't like the play call. I think I might run like a screen, because 4th and 3 at your own 38 it's clear passing down. It's a clear passing down, because you're not going to run it, because if you run it and you don't get it, you don't feel like most teams are going to want to put the ball in their quarterback's hands to make that decision. Yep. You know, even John Harbaugh, I don't know what the percentages are, but they usually go for it a lot on 4th and 3 with the Ravens, because you have the ultimate weapon in the NFL in Lamar Jackson. So I mean, I like the decision, not the play call. I like the decision because you're down 14-0. You honestly know that this Ravens offense is humming right now. And honestly, you don't want to give the ball back to Lamar Jackson, because one thing we do know about the Ravens is, especially when they got Lamar Jackson, is their time of possession is different than a lot of teams, because they run the ball a lot. They're on a very run-centric offense. So their time of possession compared to most teams is they're not playing keep away. That's just what their offense is. You know, they're going to throw, pass, run, QB run, outside zone, inside zone. They're going to beat you in a lot of different ways. So their drives are methodical. And you go down 14-0 and you punt the ball away, you give Lamar another long drive, they score, you possibly don't have that much time, you're going into halftime. So then you're climbing out of a 21-0 hole. I like the call. And I'm going to be honest, from a football player's perspective, straight up, anything that's 4th and 3 and shorter, most football players want to go for it, even if it's in their own territory, because most offenses don't even want to get off the field to begin with. And that's just like the pride of the players. So I know I'm pretty sure they want the players wanted to go for it on 4th and 3 too, because you're trying to stop the bleeding. You know, you get that 4th down, you go down and score, you go down 14-7. It doesn't, the weight of that drive doesn't feel so unsurmountable. And I think that play was actually pivotal, because I think once they didn't get that, I think the Ravens score, and it almost becomes like this is insurmountable for us to get through.